How are you getting on? Me? Brilliant, thank you very much for asking. Why, you ask? Because Liverpool just beat Man United 3-0 at Old Trafford, and I'm going to be gushing all about it. Honestly, I was confident all week. I was like, yeah, obviously we're going to win. And then just something about the day, and as it gets closer to kick off, I'm like, well, I'm a little bit nervous. Turns out, what was I worried about, huh? We'll start with Trent's goal that wasn't a goal. And do you know what? Do you know what stings about this goal? Right, fair enough, it was offside, fine. Yes, he did the Gerrard iconic celebration. I was loving it at the time. Doesn't really count though now, which is a shame. But you know what? I let myself get suckered in with that goal that I actually just celebrated it like a normal. Do you remember when you used to be able to just celebrate goals and not worry about the general manager or the commissioner coming out and saying, we're going to restart this match? Do you remember that, when you could just celebrate? And I foolishly did that. Got swept up in the moment. And then I, much like Trent, was like, oh, you son of a bitch. I should have known, and I should have just celebrated like all goals are celebrated now, by me anyway, where I just go, huh? Goal? Yes. But then I didn't have to wait too long, because Lucho coming up with the goods again. First of all, Casemiro, big respect, appreciate the pass, my man. Absolutely ruthless. Do you know what I loved most about this game? Is that how many times have we been in positions like this where we're just swarming on them, and we just make, last year particularly I felt, where we just make the wrong decision, the wrong pass, the wrong type of pass, shooting when they shouldn't shoot. The thing about this match is that we absolutely punished every mistake. Our decision making in this match and this season so far in attack has just been. Then we're going to add Federico Chiesa on top of it.
Oh, well, lots of luck!
So anyway, Salah lofts in, with his right foot as well. An absolutely delicious pass to the back post. And this is another one where I was kind of not really celebrating, because Peter Drury, who is normally Mr. Poetic, got a case of the Martin Tylers on this one, where he was just like, and they like, this is when the goal's gone in. He's like, and they're queuing up at the back post. Diaz. I'm like, is that in? It was like that again. I was like, go. Fucking yes. Then you got Nunez there waiting for him as well. So let's break this down on the patented fucking yes scale. You got winning the ball back high up the pitch. Salah with an absolutely unreal floated ball to the back post. The perfect pass to play. And then Diaz with that. He's a fucking end product machine now. Right back at you, Lucho. Aesthetically, it was ruined a little bit by Szoboszlai getting in Diaz's way. Doesn't take anything away from the goal. I'm just talking, if we're talking pure, superficial aesthetics, I would have loved Diaz to just be like at the back post. Minor marks taken off for that. Fucking yes scale, that's an 8. And then you went and did it again. Even better this time. Casemiro, again, my man, appreciate you. Thank you very much for the ball. But we still had a lot of work to do after he graciously gave it to us. So the pass from Salah to Diaz here, but the pace and the accuracy of the pass to know that there's an opportunity here if I fizz it right through here. And then Diaz, I love that Diaz shot where he's kind of falling back and manages to get his foot around it. Now this one had me giggling. It's like, Salah, yes, Salah, and that final ball, I mean, oh my God. But absolutely unbelievable finish. And then for that to be 2-0 in the first half, this one had me going, this one had me literally bouncing on my couch. To the point where I'm bouncing and like my daughter's just playing the game beside me on the couch. And I'm there going, and she said I sounded like Mickey Mouse. Diaz has done it again. For the winning the ball back, the Salah pass, the Diaz finish, the sheer ecstasy that it gave me, that's a fucking 9 on the fucking yes scale. So half-time, 2-0 up, loving it. Casemiro gets hooked at half-time. I mean, it says a lot that they're willing to give a young lad his debut than for him to play another minute. And United, for the first couple of minutes of that half, kind of were in the ascendancy. Alisson just pulling off absolutely world-class saves when he needs it. And then Salah. So we win the ball back again. This time Kobe Mainu. Thanks very much, mate. And just again, clinical. How many times have you seen that where like last year where it's like, I mean, we have to be finishing these chances. Now we are finishing them. Salah, I mean, and it had to be first time. Salah obviously saw Onana. Oh, Onana's over there. I'll just put it over here then. Oh, and he was happy as well. Again, just like our 2 previous goals, wins the ball back in midfield, plays a killer pass in, and an absolutely killer finish again.
The goalie has got football pie all over his shirt.
Salah, that's a fucking 9 on the fucking YES Scale. Sorry, I'm getting too aggressive now. And they couldn't even show us the full replay of that goal because Salah was true on goal again. Straight from their kickoff. I tell you, he should have finished it as well, but, you know. Sorry, he's the best player in the world. Sorry. I mean, at that point where he just fires over, I was looking at it. I think Liverpool won a corner in the next minute or so, and I'm looking at Salah's face, and I'm like, saying to nobody in my house is interested. I'm like, he's giddy. He's actually giddy. He looks like he just could barely contain. I've never seen a man with such joy on his face. It just fucking loving it. And do you know what? Like, even because we've been burned at Old Trafford a few times in the last few years, even at like 70 minutes and we're 3-0 up, I'm still like, I'd like that fourth. Because, you know, one goal can change the whole mood there, and they can, you know, get confidence and start pretending to be Premier League footballers. So I tell you, when Sobo missed that chance, wasn't happy with that. Sobo, I love you, mate, but you got to finish that. Just tap it in.
All you got to do is just tap it in. Just tap it in now. Hey, just tap it in.
Just tap it in. Stop dicking about with it. No disrespect, I love you, Sabo, but stop dicking about, alright? Trent was subbed. He's smiling. He's smiling today.
That's it. Big smile. Everybody's happy.
And I love Trent, by the way, at the end, where he was just like... He's like that to our fans, but really what he's doing is saying this to all their fans. And I mean, literally, he's literally giving them the finger as he's leaving the stadium. What else? Oh yeah, Gravenberch is absolutely class again in the number 6. Zubamendi, you fucking idiot. Nunes came on. I tell you, I'm fucking desperate for Nunes to get a goal. It's the only thing that I'm like, ugh. I thought maybe he could have come on a little bit earlier in this game, but they didn't need it. They were 3-0 up. You know, they don't need to be bringing on the madman just yet. But it was a fucking great win and a great first big moment for Big Arne, where it's like, this will be on highlight reels for years to come. And there's our manager, Arne Slot, in his first match against United. And if nothing else, as much as I'm loving the 2s and the 3s that we're winning by, it's the 0s. 3 clean sheets in a row. Last season it took us till the end of October to get 3 clean sheets, let alone 3 in a row. Just keep that up. Whatever it is that you're doing that I'm not smart enough to understand, just keep doing it. And then afterwards I'm watching it and I see Salah giving the interview after the match. So as Salah's chatting away, he just casually drops in. He's like, oh, and you know, as everyone knows, it's my last season here, so I'm gonna...
Because, as you know, this is my last year in the club.
It was like that scene in the interview when Eminem just casually announces that he's gay.
You know, it's because I'm gay. When I rap about violence or, you know, sound like I'm promoting violence, I think that, you know, it's more or less because...
That's kind of... I was like, did he just say he's leaving? And look, if that does happen, then he kind of... Maybe he was thinking about it afterwards and he kind of came back and was like, no one's come to me yet and all this sort of stuff. I don't think that was planned or strategic or anything like that. I think he just kind of said it. I was like, oh. I kind of think this probably is going to be his last year, but realistically, he could play another 3 years at this level, I think, for Liverpool. Granted, it's what you kind of do at this age, but he's not like everyone else. He's absolutely he's the fittest man on the planet, and look at his speed and look at his agility and look at his talent and look at his finishing. I mean, he's playing in the best league for the best team in the world, and he's our best player. I mean, he doesn't need to do an Ivan Toney. I mean, Ivan Toney as well. He's 28. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, so if Salah wants to, lifetime contract, if you ask me. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll see what happens with the Salah thing. I'm actually not even worried about it. It was one of these results that'll have you just watching stuff like this, but just re-watching the goals. Yes, I want an all angles of the Luis Diaz second goal. I want an inside Old Trafford YouTube thing, and I want to see how fucking happy the lads are. Also Van Dijk was absolutely on one as well. He's trolling Onana, he's telling Martinez, yeah, do that to me. He's petting Bruno Fernandes like a dog. It was brilliant. Liverpool are absolutely brilliant. Hopefully now during the international break, maybe they can tackle some of these contract issues that our very best players need to get sorted. Of course, the international break does come now at a time where we just want to steam right ahead. Might give some of the players a needed break, and when Robertson comes back injured, let's not freak out, alright? We've got Simicast there. As the international break comes up, if you're looking for more videos to watch, I have two. I have top 10 sliding doors moments of the last 10 years, and I have the secret to the fucking yes formula. In the meantime, please like and subscribe and all that stuff. If you want to join the Fantasy League, the code is in the description. But just the way we're playing is just so ruthless. We're actually able to punish these mistakes now, which is what the top teams do. We're getting clean sheets, which is what the top teams do. We look absolutely lethal up front, which is what the top teams do. I haven't even introduced Chiesa yet. I love this team. I'll be back soon. Thank you so much again for watching. I'll be back soon. Have a brilliant week, and up the fucking Reds.